God is leading you to marry this person for a sacred reason. My beloved child, before you continue, slow your thoughts for just a moment, because what you are about to hear is not something that arrives every day. There is a reason this message found you now instead of yesterday or tomorrow. There is a reason your heart has been restless, searching for answers that no one around you could explain. Stay until the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The person your soul has been quietly connected to is not standing in your path by accident. Long before either of you noticed one another, invisible moments were already being arranged. Tiny decisions, unexpected delays, missed opportunities, and surprising encounters were gently guiding two separate lives toward one meeting point. Your soulmate has felt this pull too, even if they have never spoken about it aloud. They have questioned why certain doors suddenly closed, why some relationships ended without warning, and why their heart refused to settle for anything less than something they could not yet describe. They believed they were losing something, but in reality they were being redirected. That redirection was never about punishment. It was preparation. And now, the closer you come to the truth, the stronger the signs become. Do not skip this moment, because the next revelation may completely change how you see every strange event that has happened in your life. There is something your soulmate has been carrying deep inside, a feeling they cannot explain with ordinary words. Every time they tried to imagine a future without you, something inside refused to agree. They may not even know your name yet, but somehow their spirit keeps expecting someone. That someone is you. This connection is different because it was never built on appearances or temporary excitement. It was built on purpose. There is a sacred reason why your lives are moving toward one another, and that reason reaches far beyond romance. Imagine two separate rivers flowing for years through different landscapes, only to discover they were always destined to become one. That is how your journey has been unfolding. Every disappointment removed someone who was never meant to stay. Every unanswered question protected a chapter that was not ready to be revealed. And now, pieces that once looked meaningless are beginning to fit together. Your soulmate is experiencing unexpected changes. New ideas are filling their heart. Old fears are quietly losing their grip. They may not understand why they suddenly feel hopeful again, but deep inside, they are being prepared for a meeting that will transform both of your futures. Stay with this message, because the next truth is even more surprising than the first. There is one detail almost nobody notices until it is too late. Your soulmate has unknowingly been making choices that seem ordinary, but every single one has been leading closer to you. A different road taken one afternoon. A delayed phone call. A cancelled plan. A conversation with a complete stranger. None of these moments appeared important at the time, yet together they formed a path that keeps pointing toward the same destination. This is why you have felt moments where your heart suddenly became emotional for no clear reason. Somewhere, another heart was moving one step closer. The connection has been growing quietly, without announcements, without dramatic signs, but with remarkable precision. Something huge is waiting for you, because there is a hidden purpose behind this future marriage that very few people ever recognize. It is not simply about sharing a home or building memories together. It is about helping each other become the people you were always meant to become. Your soulmate carries strengths that answer your weaknesses, while your courage will awaken parts of them they never believed existed. Together, your lives will create a story that neither of you could have written alone. Do not look away now, because the greatest revelation has not yet been spoken. One final truth must remain with you today. The moment your soulmate finally recognizes you, there will be an unmistakable sense of familiarity, as though two unfinished stories have suddenly become one complete chapter. It will not be because everything is perfect. It will be because everything suddenly makes sense. The waiting, the lessons, the unexpected turns, and the quiet seasons of uncertainty will all reveal their purpose. Right now, your soulmate is closer to this realization than they have ever been before. They are beginning to let go of old expectations, making room for something greater than they imagined. And while they cannot yet see the full picture, every step they take is bringing them nearer to the sacred reason your paths were designed to cross. Remember this carefully. What is coming is not built on coincidence but on purpose, and purpose has a way of arriving exactly when both hearts are finally ready. Keep listening, because the next part will uncover the hidden moment when your soulmate first begins to realize that every road they have traveled has quietly been leading them toward you. Listen carefully, my beloved child, there is a moment approaching that your soulmate will never forget, even if they try to explain it away with logic. It will begin as an ordinary day. Nothing about the morning will seem unusual. The world around them will continue moving as always. Yet deep inside, something will feel different. A quiet realization will begin to grow, one they cannot ignore. They will suddenly understand that every relationship they once believed was meant to last was only preparing their heart for someone they had not yet met. That realization is not random. It is the first sign that the sacred purpose behind your future marriage is drawing closer. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate has been asking silent questions that nobody knows about. Why do I still feel incomplete? Why does my heart keep expecting someone? Those questions are about to receive answers. Not through loud announcements, but through unexpected peace. They will begin noticing small moments that remind them of a person they cannot describe. A familiar feeling without a familiar face. An unexpected sense that someone important is walking toward them at the very same time they are walking forward. They may not recognize your name yet, but their spirit is already recognizing your presence. There is another truth hidden beneath everything you have heard so far. Your soulmate has unknowingly protected a place in their heart that no one else was able to fill. They tried moving on. They tried convincing themselves that ordinary love would be enough. Yet every attempt left them feeling that something essential was still missing. They could never explain why certain conversations felt empty or why temporary happiness disappeared so quickly. The answer has always been connected to you. There is a sacred assignment attached to your future together that goes beyond emotions alone. Both of you carry lessons the other needs. Both of you possess strength the other has been searching for without realizing it. Before this connection fully appears, both hearts must complete one final season of preparation. That season is happening right now. Doors that seemed important are quietly closing because greater ones are beginning to open. The waiting has never been wasted. Every delay has been creating the exact timing needed for two prepared hearts instead of two unprepared ones. Do not skip this message, because the next revelation changes everything you thought you understood about your soulmate's journey. Your soulmate is beginning to notice signs they once ignored. Certain conversations suddenly stay in their mind longer than usual. Certain places feel strangely familiar even though they have never visited them before. Certain dreams leave them wondering why they woke up feeling hopeful instead of confused. They cannot explain these moments, but each one is quietly leading them toward the truth. Somewhere inside, they are becoming ready to recognize a connection unlike anything they have experienced before. The most surprising part is that they do not need every answer before the meeting happens. They only need an open heart. That is why everything has been unfolding so naturally. Nothing is being forced. Nothing is being rushed. Piece by piece, the story is revealing itself exactly when it should. The sacred reason behind your future marriage is becoming clearer with every passing day. It is not only about finding love. It is about becoming partners who encourage, strengthen, and inspire one another through every season ahead. Something huge is waiting for you, and the next chapter of this journey will reveal why your soulmate's greatest surprise has not happened yet. Before this message comes to an end, remember one thing above everything else. The person meant for you is not moving by chance. Every unexpected turn has been quietly guiding them closer to the moment your paths finally meet. Even now, they are becoming more prepared than they were yesterday. Their heart is becoming calmer. Their vision is becoming clearer. Their hope is becoming stronger. They do not yet realize that the greatest change in their story is connected to someone they have not fully discovered. That is why the coming moments will feel different from everything that came before. When the hidden truth finally unfolds, both of you will understand why nothing else was allowed to take its place. The purpose was always greater than the delay, and the reunion will be greater than either of you expected. The next part reveals the unexpected event that causes your soulmate to finally understand why every road in their life kept leading back to one unforgettable destination. A new chapter is unfolding, my beloved child. There is a hidden moment your soulmate is about to experience, and it will quietly change everything they believed about love. It will not happen during a grand celebration or in front of a crowd. Instead, it will arrive in complete simplicity, when they least expect it. In that ordinary moment, an extraordinary thought will enter their heart. They will suddenly stop chasing what never belonged to them. The endless questions that once filled their mind will begin to disappear. Instead of wondering why certain people walked away, they will start feeling thankful that those chapters ended. This shift is far more important than it appears. It is the final preparation before your paths draw closer together. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate has unknowingly reached the edge of a season that can no longer continue. They are leaving behind old expectations without even realizing it. The weight they carried for so long is becoming lighter, making room for a future that has been waiting with remarkable patience. There is something even more surprising happening beneath the surface. While your soulmate believes they are simply growing as a person, every lesson they are learning is quietly shaping them into the exact partner you will one day recognize. They are becoming more compassionate where they were once impatient. They are becoming more understanding where they once judged too quickly. Every challenge has refined qualities that will one day strengthen your future together. The sacred reason behind this connection has never been about finding someone perfect. It has always been about bringing together two people whose lives will help one another become stronger than either could become alone. This is why so many unexpected events have happened over the years. They were never random interruptions. They were gentle redirections. Every closed chapter removed distractions that could have pulled both of you away from the path prepared ahead. Do not skip this message, because the next revelation uncovers a truth your soulmate has never spoken aloud, not even to themselves. Deep inside, your soulmate has carried a quiet hope that refused to disappear. Even after disappointment, that hope remained alive. Even after uncertainty, it continued whispering that someone special was still ahead. They may have ignored that feeling many times, but it never truly left. Now it is becoming stronger than ever. They are beginning to notice that their heart no longer responds to temporary excitement the way it once did. Instead, they are longing for something lasting, something genuine, something that feels guided by purpose instead of chance. That change is significant because it marks the beginning of a new season. The closer they move toward this realization, the closer they move toward you. Something huge is waiting for you because there is one final piece that has not yet fallen into place. When it does, the connection between your lives will become impossible to overlook. What once seemed like unrelated moments will suddenly fit together with remarkable clarity, revealing that every step has been leading toward the same destination all along. As this chapter closes, hold on to this truth with confidence. Your soulmate is standing closer to their breakthrough than they have ever been before. They may not know your face yet, and they may not understand why their heart feels so different lately, but they are walking toward a future that has been quietly prepared through countless unseen moments. The sacred reason behind your future marriage has never faded. It has only grown stronger with time. Soon, a single unexpected encounter, a meaningful conversation, or one unforgettable moment will begin revealing why every delay carried a hidden purpose. When that happens, both of you will look back and realize that nothing was wasted. Every lesson mattered. Every waiting season had meaning. Every unexpected turn was guiding two hearts toward the exact place where they were always meant to meet. The next part reveals the life-changing sign that finally convinces your soulmate they are closer to their true destiny than ever before. The moment is drawing closer, my beloved child. There is a reason your heart has been sensing that something meaningful is approaching. What once felt like distant hope is beginning to move into reality. Your soulmate is entering a season where familiar patterns no longer satisfy them. The dreams they once chased are quietly changing. The priorities they once defended are slowly fading. They cannot explain why they suddenly value peace over noise, purpose over appearance, and genuine connection over temporary excitement. This change is not happening by accident. It is preparing them for the sacred reason behind your future marriage. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. There is a hidden chapter neither of you has seen yet, and when it opens, it will reveal why every delay was protecting something far greater than either of you imagined. Your soulmate has started noticing that every time they try to force their own plans, unexpected circumstances gently redirect them somewhere else. They may call it coincidence, but one day they will realize those quiet redirections were guiding them toward a meeting that had already been written into their journey. Another remarkable truth is beginning to unfold. Your soulmate has unknowingly become the answer to a prayer they have never heard spoken. In the same way, you carry qualities they have been searching for without even realizing it. This is why ordinary relationships never brought lasting peace. They were looking for something deeper, something built on trust, growth, and shared purpose. Every lesson they have learned has prepared them to recognize that kind of connection when it finally appears. They are becoming more patient, more compassionate, and more willing to build something lasting instead of something temporary. Even the people around them have started noticing small changes in the way they speak, think, and make decisions. They do not know the reason behind those changes, but the truth is that their heart is quietly making room for you. Do not skip this message, because the next revelation uncovers the final preparation taking place before your stories begin to merge. There is one unseen detail that makes this journey unlike any other. While you have been growing through your own experiences, your soulmate has been growing through theirs, almost as though two separate stories were being written by the same author. Whenever one of you learned an important lesson, the other was also being shaped in a different place. Whenever one of you faced disappointment, the other discovered unexpected strength. These parallel journeys were never meant to remain separate forever. They were designed to meet at exactly the right moment. Something huge is waiting for you because the timing is becoming more precise than ever before. Soon, your soulmate will begin experiencing a series of meaningful moments that seem too connected to ignore. A familiar conversation, an unexpected opportunity, a peaceful feeling that refuses to leave, each one will quietly point them toward the future that has been waiting all along. At first they may not understand what is happening, but their heart will recognize that a new season has begun. Before this message ends, remember this carefully. The sacred reason behind your future marriage has never been about rushing toward an ending. It has always been about becoming the right people before the right meeting. That preparation is nearly complete. Your soulmate is no longer walking in circles. They are moving with purpose, even if they cannot yet see the entire path ahead. The day is coming when both of you will look back and realize that every unanswered question, every unexpected delay, and every closed door carried a hidden blessing. Nothing was wasted. Every step was guiding two prepared hearts toward one meaningful future. Keep listening, because the next part will reveal the unexpected confirmation that causes your soulmate to finally understand why every road they traveled was leading them toward the person they were always meant to find. The hidden answer is finally beginning to appear, my beloved child. Your soulmate is closer than ever to understanding why their journey has unfolded the way it has. For a long time, they believed life was simply a collection of random moments. They thought the unexpected delays, the sudden changes, and the closed chapters had no deeper meaning. But now a different picture is beginning to emerge. One small event will connect to another. A conversation they almost ignored will remind them of a decision they made months ago. A place they never planned to visit will suddenly feel strangely familiar. The more these moments unfold, the more they will realize that an unseen purpose has been quietly guiding them. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. This realization will not arrive all at once. It will come like the sunrise, gradually filling every unanswered question with light until they can finally see what was hidden from them all along. And at the center of that realization is a future that includes you. There is a truth your soulmate has never fully admitted, even to themselves. Deep inside, they have always believed that real love should bring peace instead of confusion. That belief has kept them from settling for relationships that looked perfect on the outside but felt empty within. They walked away from opportunities others would have accepted without hesitation because something inside kept whispering, "This is not the one." At times they wondered if they were expecting too much. They questioned their own heart. Yet every time they ignored that quiet voice, they felt even more certain that their story was meant to unfold differently. They could not explain why, but they continued waiting. That waiting was never meaningless. It was preserving the sacred purpose behind your future marriage. The connection you are moving toward is built on something stronger than passing emotions. It is built on mutual encouragement, lasting trust, and a shared purpose that will continue growing through every season of life. Do not skip this message, because the greatest confirmation has still not been revealed. Soon your soulmate will experience a moment that seems ordinary to everyone else but unforgettable to them. It may be a single sentence they hear, a familiar melody, an unexpected meeting, or a quiet moment of reflection. Whatever form it takes, it will awaken something they have carried within for years. Suddenly they will stop asking, "Why did everything happen this way?" Instead, they will begin asking, "What am I being prepared for?" That single change in perspective will open a completely new chapter. Something huge is waiting for you because once their heart begins looking forward instead of backward, they will notice opportunities they had never seen before. They will become more courageous in their choices, more intentional with their time, and more willing to embrace the future without fear. Every step they take after that will move them closer to the meeting that has been quietly approaching from the very beginning. The sacred reason behind your future together is no longer distant. It is becoming clearer with every passing day. As this chapter comes to a close, hold on to one lasting thought. Neither you nor your soulmate have reached this point by accident. Every lesson has added wisdom. Every delay has strengthened patience. Every unexpected turn has quietly aligned your paths in ways that only become visible when the right moment arrives. Your soulmate is standing on the edge of a new beginning, even if they cannot yet see the full picture. Their heart is becoming ready to recognize a connection unlike anything they have known before. And when that moment finally comes, they will understand that nothing in their journey was wasted. Every chapter, every choice, and every season was preparing them for a future that carried a sacred purpose from the very beginning. The next part reveals the astonishing discovery that finally removes every remaining doubt from your soulmate's heart and shows them why your paths were always meant to become one.